Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ritchie Plunkett here from the PapadumGeek, and today I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't buy the Elgato Multi-Mount. Now, don't get me wrong, the Multi-Mount is a great system. It allows you to expand later down the track as well with its system and board joints and everything. It's crazy. You know, it's a great, it's up there. It's, you know, pretty much the top tier, I would say, for having your camera mounted to your desk. However, if you're like me, like right now, I'm filming, this camera is mounted to a monopod on my desk. It does the same thing, it works. Heck, I think I should just leave it at that. But I really wanted to get something that sort of mounted to my desk, but I didn't really want to spend a lot of money. Now, the VIJIM right here, and sorry if I butchered that name, is a great product that looks very similar to the Elgato Multi-Mount. And I would say that they made a great system here. I don't know if it's based off the Elgato, who came first, the chicken or the egg, but it's very similar. I like the extra attention to detail in there, saying that it's just like really small things, like, you know, having these twist knobs in here that allows you to tighten it really easy. It's really secure, and just like that, I can tighten it and move it up and down. Obviously, once it's mounted to my desk, I'm rarely going to probably move it at all. But it's the small things, because there are cheaper alternatives out there, and that's not a problem. If that's your budget, then go for that. Go for whatever fits your budget. But this, I would say, sits in between, in the middle. Let's say Elgato's at the top end at like $50, and then this right here, the VIJIM, is that right? Yeah, VIJIM, I don't know, goes for about $30 US. And then there's a couple of cheaper alternatives out there that sort of look like light stands with, you know, desk mounts to it, and that's not a problem as well. They work, they fit your camera on there, probably not going to take as much weight load, and they have like screw tightening adjustments. Again, not a problem if you're going to have it fixed and not move it at all. Again, go within whatever your budget is. However, I really like this because, you know, it really had a nice finish to it. The sort of twist grips here are really nice, and it just works. It comes with a board joint as well. Plus, I believe you can buy this separately, and it's going to cost a little bit cheaper. However, I did get it in the bundle that comes with the extension arm. However, the extension arm can fit to the first arm and the second arm. However, I say arm, but whatever we call this. But right at the top, it won't fit that. So you might have to have, and I've seen some people suggest this in the reviews, is put a little bit of foam padding around here, and then you're able to mount it up the top. Now, I say that because this joint here, the whole system, I would say is about 1.2. I mean, I'll put it down in the description. I can't remember. But so that's about a meter, maybe, yeah, 1.2, maybe a meter. But if you think about, you're having that on your desk, so that's already like half a meter up already, and that's quite high. But if you're filming overhead shots and stuff, I would want to have it right up the top. So I really wish that they allow that bracket to go a little bit higher, but it could be also weight, you know. So, you know, if you have it up the top, and if you have a lot of weight up here, especially I'm using a 60D right now, that's a quite heavy camera. If I was to put that up on the top, that could cause a bit of strain right here. Whereas in the middle, there's a bit more strength in there, but it all depends. Now, one of the things that I did also buy was a small rig mount here. Now, I bought this mount because, one, I wanted something that I could use on my bicycle, that I wanted something really strong, because some of the GoPro ones are really shite. Whereas the small rig one, it clamps really tight. It actually goes quite small, so if you can see that, it actually goes, you can clamp to basically anything, any surface. So I thought, this is what's going through my head. I clamp this here, put this like this. If I mount this to my desk, I can have a front shot right here. So I put a camera right here, probably my 6500. So I've got the front shot, and then right at the top, I'll put up a GoPro or my 60D if the weight can take it. And then I've got an overhead shot too for product shots. And I think that's the ideal setup for me, at least anyways. Now, without going on for too long, I'm going to show you what this looks like when it's mounted to your desk. And yeah, let's swap out the monopod. Okay, so it's all set up, which is really great. Sorry if I'm a little bit soft because, yeah, the focus is slightly a bit different. I think I'm I think I'm okay. But this is what I've been using before. It was just a monopod. It works, but you know, it sits a bit too high, and that's at its lowest point as well. Whereas here, I can sort of adjust that and have a little bit of a better eye line, because I use this camera sometimes for meetings and stuff, and yeah, it sort of sits a bit too high. It's slightly off to the left of me at the moment because that's where I can only mount it to the back of my desk. Now, the desk that I'm using is right up against a wall, so that's obviously also going to limit me on the use of where I can mount this and how I can use the overhead bracket as well. You don't really have to get this. I thought it was just better to get the bundle because that way I have it and I can use it for overhead shots instead of really, you know, pushing a tripod to the corner of a desk and then trying to use it that way. And if you've done that before, you know how annoying that is. So the extension mount, I forgot to mention, is 1 kilo overall. Now 1 kilo, I mean, my 60D alone plus a 18 to 35 millimeter lens, Sigma lens, that's a heavy bundle. Now that's holding up fine on the actual pole itself, but something I wouldn't mount onto here. It would just probably put too much weight on the ball joint. The ball joint is fine, like it's great that it comes with it, but it's not the best ball joint as well, just something to know. Now again, you are paying for what you get, and I still think this is better than the other cheaper alternatives out there, because some of the cheaper alternatives out there, you don't even get a ball joint. So let me just remove this here. Okay, this unless I'm really weak, this ball joint here, so this ball joint on the extension arm is actually fixed. Okay, that's not a problem. It's just that's something to note, I guess. So the ball joint on the extension arm is fixed. I tried to remove it and it, yeah, doesn't wanna come off. It didn't come off as easy as the other one. It does seem fixed, and I don't really want to mess around with too much because I could thread it, and then it makes it useless. Oh, I forgot to mention when I was looking at the box, it does come with a mobile mount as well. It does have a cold shoe on there, so that's handy if you, I don't know, mount a light or something like that. But that's included with this bundle as well. Again, I'll put all the links down below in the description. Check out their product line. They've got a variety of different you know, setups for streamers out there, or if you're just looking to film like this, you know, I think it's not bad. Like $30 is a great spend compared to $50, still saving a bit of money. But if you got the budget, go for the Elgato. You know, it's a great product, allows you to expand. With this particular system right here, if you're just looking for a camera to be mounted to your desk, save the $20 and then, you know, use that for, I don't know, something else, a game or something. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this video wasn't too soft just with the, you know, the lighting and the focus and all this stuff, but I really appreciate you guys sticking through this entire video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. You know, it helps the channel grow, and also hit the like button as well. If you did enjoy this video, if it did help you, or if you do end up purchasing this multi-mount by VIJIM, yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.